to the 30, to the 20. He can go all the way to the 10.
Know what's going on? Come on now.
Clocking out, I have to drop you on your YouTube scroller. Call up Money Junkie, we done got the conversation rolling. Hit up Blue and ask him which one his parlay's going. Call a couple hours.
Hey y'all, welcome into another edition of Conversation Junkies, man. We got your boy Money Junkie Dez and we got Blue in the building. And with that being said, we appreciate y'all for joining us in on this episode. We'd like to ask that y'all like, comment, and subscribe down at the bottom. And y'all start joining us on our Twitch journey. And with that being said, let's get into the video. Let's go.
And click the post bell too, man.
Yes, sir. So we got the first, basically almost the first, game
First finals.
Yeah.
Well, the first series of the NBA playoffs.
First series over with, and you know it's been a lot of crazy series going on so far, a lot of sweeps. I appreciate that we finally getting the energy of the playoff basketball. And what's the first game you want to talk about, man?
Let's talk about them bad boy Pistons and Jalen Brunson, New York Knicks.
I was finna say it looked like it was the bad boy Knicks the way they was playing, man.
Shit, they were beating on my boy Jalen, man.
That's what I'm. Yeah, it went both ways, but I mean, he still dropped 40, and he had a great game. Like,
come on, man.
If anything, I mean, you could definitely tell that New York was not trying to go back to New York or make it a Game 7. They went and they ended it.
They can have a Game 7.
Yeah, they ended it in Detroit right there. We see why Jalen Brunson was voted the clutch player of the year. Get a ball in his hand, it was over with.
Don't let that shit be close.
Hit the game-winning three. It was tied at 113-113. Hit the go-ahead three. No time on the clock left.
And I called that shot. We was at the bowling alley watching the game. I said, JB finna hit a 3 to end the game.
Which he did.
2 seconds later, bing! Come on now. I ran around the whole bowling alley.
I mean, what was your overall thoughts on it? Or the series?
Or the series?
Overall, yeah.
Shit, I'm tripping. Overall, over the series, I feel like Detroit, they lost a couple games. You know, that 20-point deficit.
Yeah. In the first 2 games, yeah.
Yeah, Detroit, I mean, granted, this was their first time being there, so shout out to them. But Jalen Brunson, I've been in the playoffs, and he showed that, and he showed why he's the most clutch player.
Yeah.
So, but all in all, Detroit, they're going to be back next year. They're going to get, this wasn't nothing but just a lesson to be learned. But Jalen Brunson, he going to keep going.
Detroit definitely had a lot to build on, I feel, as far as momentum-wise going into next year. Cade Cunningham went 0 for 8 from the 3-point line in this game. So
that kind of did disappoint because, like I said in the past, videos, I like Cade.
Yeah, I like it. He the only reason I was kind of rooting for Detroit, to be honest. But over and all, I feel like they just need maybe another piece or two. Detroit, I mean, they very scrappy. Don't get me wrong overall, but they just need another ball handler to go to when they can't give it to Cade. I mean,
granted, they got
Thompson. He's straight coming off the bench.
Not even Thompson.
They got Beasley. Yeah, they got Beasley.
Beasley just missed a shot when it mattered.
Yeah, Tobias Harris. But I mean, those are like great role pieces. That's not like Cade need another star to go to.
Superstar. Which Tobias was supposed to be the superstar.
He not a good second. Him as the third option, like when he was with Philly.
Yeah,
that's a great third option. Before you're second, I mean, let's see if Fasar like blossoms.
Shout out to Fasar. Great defensive series. Even though you got crossed up the last play of the game, but it happens to the best of the best.
I mean, he averaged 16 for the series. He dropped 17 tonight, so not like he was bad. Like I said, Cade Cunningham 23, 8, 7. So they had overall points, but and it was a gritty, close game. All of the games have been kind of close. So
yeah, it was never it was a blowout, but them 20 points. Every time somebody gets a 20-point lead, it end up getting lost. Somebody come back.
Yeah, and man, Cat had 10 points, 15 rebounds,
and a foul out. Yeah. And he fouled out.
Yeah,
and that lets you know Jalen Brunson is that guy.
Yeah. That's why, Cat went there. Cat knew he was going there. He knew he was going to be the second option, knowing how Jalen Brunson get in the playoffs. Like,
but I will say this, if that game would have went in overtime, with Cat fouling out, Detroit
gonna pull it off. Absolutely, man. But we'll see. New York in the second round, they played the Celtics.
Yes.
Yeah, they played the Celtics in the second round, and who just beat the Magic 4-1. By the way,
whoever won Game 1 wins the series.
Out of the Celtics in New York.
Yes.
I mean, Celtics gonna win at home. You know what I mean?
Jalen Brunson gonna do something bad.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. That I mean, everybody know Boston. Boston got basically the.
Well, let me say this: right, Cat gotta play for real versus Porzingis. If Cat plays seriously versus Porzingis, New York
they gonna be just two big men shooting at it. Well, if we be honest, Porzingis kind of more aggressive than Cat is.
That's why I said if Cat plays seriously, New York got a serious chance.
You know, Al Horford. You know, he got that veteran mindset.
That man old. You go sit down. I ain't gonna lie, Al can't guard them young boys. If Mikal Bridges play how he supposed to play, Al ain't guarding that man.
To be honest, I mean, granted the Celtics beat them 4-1, but the Magic kind of matched up well against them.
But this was their first time they too.
That's what I'm saying. They matched up well against them.
But right. This ain't Cat first time. This ain't Michael first time. This ain't Jalen first time.
That's what I'm kind of agreeing with you. I'm saying, like, if the Magic did that, like I said, they lost a close gentleman's sweep for a team as experienced as New York. I feel like they'll give them a run for their money for sure. I like it going 6 games, Celtics winning 4-2.
He got Celtics. I got New York in 6.
You got New York in 6?
Like I said, if Cat play how he supposed to, it's gonna be a series to watch. I say that.
With that being said, while we already on the east side of it, let's talk about that Indy and that Bucks series. Well,
that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's give me your overall thoughts on the series, man. Indy won.
It's like they was hurt. You gotta think. Old boy for the Bucks was just coming back. He had
Dame.
No, not Dame.
Oh, Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis. He done had he done went through. He got robbed. He lost a family member. He mentally, he trying to come back for his team to be there, but mentally he might not have been in it. Then you got Dame come back one game, Achilles tail. You feel me? So it's like they was bound to lose, but that's what 3 years in a row they got bounced out first round. Yeah, so I honestly think the way Giannis did like this, I think Giannis going.
Oh, so you think he ain't coming back to Milwaukee?
I think he go.
Yeah, I don't think he going back either. To be real.
Granted, I don't feel like he should go to the West, because if he go to the West gonna win for a long time.
That's not his fault.
Not necessarily what team he go to. I'm just saying the West gonna be dominating the East.
No, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. If Giannis leave Milwaukee and he goes to the West, the Celtics gonna run the East for a long
That's gonna be the Cavaliers. That's gonna be LeBron with the Cavaliers. He gonna run the East, and the West just gonna be stacked. But that's gonna. That just made the whole West the NBA. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, the Pacers overall, I thought it was going to be a better series. Obviously, like you said, Bobby Portis was just coming back. He had a suspension and stuff as well.
Right.
But Dame coming off the
blood clot.
Yeah, the blood clots and everything, trying to come back, tearing his Achilles. Giannis basically being Superman. He dropped 30, 20, and 13 in his last game. So it's like, if Gary Trent Jr. is gonna be your second best option, like, what are we gonna do? And granted, the Indiana Pacers play style is not really. They more like everybody put in their part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're not gonna have a Tyrese giving you 30 every game. They're gonna have a whole bunch of 15s, 12s, 10s from everybody.
And that's the thing. Everybody get a piece of the ball when it comes to the Pacers. They played together. Yeah. It's not just one dude just hooping. They actually balling together. And then shout out to Tyrese. That man said he is not the most overrated player. That man,
I ain't gonna lie, he overrated. He is overrated. I ain't gonna lie.
They hooping, man.
I'll tell you this. I was having a conversation with a dude at my job, and cause we brought up the overrated topic, and he said, "How many people you think can lead Tyrese or can lead that Pacers team the same way?" I said, or he said, Halliburton does. The first name I said, LaMelo Ball. If you switch LaMelo and Tyrese, who winning more? then he was like,
I can't say that. I say this, Melo gonna bring more views to that game for sure.
But think about Melo on the actual team with a winning culture. Like, I mean, you know, it's Indy. They kind of.
I mean, they ain't necessarily a winning. They gonna get to the playoffs.
They front office know what they're doing,
right?
Versus the Charlotte Hornets. And then he was like, I'll still take Tyrese. I said, what about this, Trae Young?
Oh, Trae going to the
exactly. Trae could do what he do with a mid team with the Atlanta Hawks that never put.
Exactly. Trae damn near went to the final. If he ain't get hurt, Trae might get a ring.
So that was just a little bit. I'm saying, to me, I feel like Tyrese is a little overrated. I mean, if you're a best player, don't get me wrong. His assist to turnover ratio is great. He's a great floor general.
I'm about to say, yeah, he gonna get his team involved.
Yeah,
for sure. I love that about him.
Yeah,
but I don't feel like he overrated. It's the team he on. You don't know no other big names. But I could say this too. Since you talking about a discussion with I said this at my job. We had a discussion. I said Miles Turner could be the best center in the NBA if he play every game. Like if he's focused.
Yeah, him on the defensive side, he nice. I ain't gonna lie, he is nice.
But offensively, he nice.
He got a little bag. But
he not coming to play every game. He don't
have that hot motor.
Yeah.
He remind me of another DeAndre Ayton person.
Damn. DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah.
Out of all people?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When DeAndre come to play, he look good, but he don't been having the mentality for it.
I can see more of a Dwight Howard than a DeAndre Ayton.
Nah, Dwight came to play. He was just, Dwight. We ain't even got to go too much into that. But yeah, it was I don't want to say it was a bad matchup. If Dame would have been there fully healthy, I feel like it would have been a better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they was hurt.
Because they already kind of had beef from years prior about the whole ball situation.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. How you feel about that after the game with Halliburton that walking up to Giannis like that, instigating?
I ain't gonna lie. To me, Giannis a punk. Like, Giannis don't like to be trash talked. He always get aggressive with somebody. So it's like,
no.
If you gonna try, because Giannis want to trash talk when he up, but as soon as he lose, he want to cry.
See, I can't agree with that just because, for one, I don't personally be seeing Giannis cry like that. I see Giannis complain over not getting called because he's
bigger.
But he like at the same time it's like LeBron was like call it, like it don't matter who I am. Like you see him pulling me.
You see him pulling me. I get that, but
and then on another note, it's like he doing everything for his team, and then he trash talking, but he trash talking players on the court. That's basically a fan. Like he not a
okay. Talk trash back. What Luka do? Luka never threw no fan out. Luka don't. He might talk trash, but Luka not finna OD get in the nigga face and all that.
Think about it. This is an NBA players talking to other NBA players on the court.
Ant do the same. Ant just got fined for talking trash to a fan, right?
Yes, he was trash talking back. This man Giannis is by himself, unprovoked. This man just had a lead blown.
I say this. He OD flashing the jersey.
He came up in an aggressive manner.
Right.
Like
I say that. That's OD. Getting in his face.
He cursing that. Giannis is by himself. Nobody around this man. This man, like I said, a regular fan. He ain't associated with the Pacers outside of being Tyrese Halliburton dad. This man, as a fan, walks up to Giannis after the game, after that situation, instead of going to congratulate your son who just won the game winner.
You went to his opponent.
And you trash talking him. Like, as much as we could say about Giannis not no rah-rah getting people face like that. Like, this man about 7 feet tall. He is a threatening man. And for you to go and you cursing at him and like initiate, what if he would have just bend you up right there? Just choke somebody.
Soon, I'm falling out. It's not me out.
Exactly. And then you know what we would have said? Oh, it's on Giannis. That was a bad look on Giannis.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying his dad wrong. I'm just saying Giannis could have handled that shit better. Like, you lost. Like, people gonna trash talk. It is what it is. It's just a part of the game.
I feel like he handled that as good as he could have, personally. Because that's an emotional time right there. He could have crashed out.
But I respect Tyrese, too. He called his daddy out on post. Now, I don't respect him doing that publicly. Like,
nah, that's what you're supposed to do.
No, right or wrong, if you my blood, I'm gonna take your side in public. But as soon as I get in that car, hey, daddy, don't do that shit no more.
That's what he said.
But
he said I talked to him.
But he said it publicly. He was supposed to just ignore that question to me.
Nah. You making millions of dollars. You not supposed to put, as my dad, you not supposed to put like our jeopardy. Like, I'm the ticket. Like, why are you putting us in this situation? Like, why are you instigating it with this other man?
So since we gonna go off that, last year, was Shannon Sharp wrong for getting into it with John Morant and his daddy?
Yes, absolutely. He said he was. He admitted it. He said I was wrong. I'm a fan. I was not supposed to be in that situation at all. Granted, they was going back and forth.
That's what I'm saying. But his daddy was going back and forth too, and John.
He was wrong. Tyrese said he was wrong. He admitted he was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm
not saying he wrong. I'm not saying he right or wrong. I'm just saying Tyrese shouldn't have. I respect him for calling it out, but I wouldn't have did that on camera. Like, I'm gonna go talk to him like, hey, boy, daddy, you wrong. Cause on camera, I'm gonna hype that shit up, boy. Yeah.
So what you gonna say? You at that press conference? You Tyrese Halliburton? Give me your. You know what I mean?
Shit. You seen what Pop did? He got in a 6 foot, 7 foot man face. Talk that shit.
You getting the fine? You getting the fine? Oh yeah.
But as soon as I get in the car, hey boy, daddy, you know you're wrong. Don't do that shit no more. But you see, they done banned his daddy too.
Cause he was wrong. He was wrong. Like,
it's the fact that they banned him from home games. Like, damn.
Nah, they banned him from home and away games.
Oh, I didn't see it. I thought they said just home games. I didn't see that.
For the foreseeable future.
I seen that, but I didn't. Yeah. Damn.
All Pacers games.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was all Pacers. Oh, I thought it was Pacers home games.
All Pacers home and away games for the foreseeable future.
Damn, Pop. You gotta watch that shit from the sky, Pop.
Mm-hmm. Nah, he ain't getting in the building. he is not getting in the building.
I wonder like how that band shit really go. Cause how you gonna tell me you finna point this one specific person out of thousands and thousands of people?
They gonna have this space. Man, he gonna still have to get through security. His last name still.
That's what I'm saying. Worst case scenario,
still say Halliburton.
If I'm the dad, when your ticket ain't got your name on it.
But you gotta buy the ticket. That shit gonna say Halliburton when you purchase it. What you mean?
Yeah, everybody else buy it. They send you the ticket. Man, bump all that. Next game,
man. Man, Indiana Pacers advance to the next round. They're gonna play the Cleveland Cavaliers, who is basically really just now starting a playoff season because they did not want to play the Heat.
They blow their ass out every game.
The Cavaliers beat the Heat basically 4-0. Time for Miami. I mean, what you want to say about that series before you talk about the matchup?
I don't want to say break it up because they got such a great culture of winning. They know how to get there, but it's like once they there, they fall apart.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Jimmy was that. Jimmy was the superstar.
Jimmy is a player like, nigga, get me there, and I'm gonna take you to the prom.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have that player.
That's why he's excelling in Golden State right now.
Facts. He's showing his ass. Literally.
I think they need somebody to just go to. Like Tyler Hero and Bam, they cool.
To me, Bam is a superstar, but every team knows he's a superstar, so they focus on him. Like they like Tyler, you could get off. Yeah, nigga, you ain't finna do nothing. Like
if Bam is your best player, you not going to no finals.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but Bam is a superstar. Bam need help
for sure. He does need help. That's what they need. They need somebody bigger than Bam. If Bam is your second, as we just seen with Jimmy,
because your center can't be your best. Your center can't be your best player.
No, he definitely can. Your center can't be your best player if he undersized.
Yeah, I mean, but Bam still be hooping versus bigger center though.
He do, but come on now, when you get to the playoffs,
yeah, that ain't cutting. Like say for instance, he playing a team like the Pacers. All them niggas got trees, so it's like Bam not finna go off if every defensive player he going to get 7 foot.
Time out. And let's backtrack that statement, cause let's not just blow past how you just said your big man can't be your best player. Definitely can. We've seen that all throughout NBA history. Your big man can be your best player.
Besides Shaq.
Is Jokic not a 3-time MVP and NBA champion?
But It's like, okay, it's like this.
Come on, hey,
I
you
said,
got time to take it back. You got time to
no,
take it back.
I ain't taking it back. 'Cause I just said this shit I just said this the last episode. It's like when you playing the Nuggets, you can't stop Jokic. You know this nigga gonna get off. So guard everybody else. So it's like,
You see what he doing?
That's what I just. Your center can't be your best player. Cause if he your best player, he can get off. Just make sure everybody else do it.
But like, we've seen that like that's what
Center,
wins.
okay,
That's what wins.
Shaq and Jokic. Who else?
Kareem.
That nigga was playing.
Hakeem.
Them niggas was playing plumbers, bro.
We talking about 90s basketball now. Come on now. My bad. Kareem was 80s. I said Hakeem. That's 90s. That's not plumbers.
Jordan.
That's with Jordan. That's the golden era of basketball. They was not playing the plumbers in the 90s.
First of all, that
You bringing up the 60s.
hey, that nigga had Mr. Hee. No, Hakeem was last one.
Come on now. What are we talking about? We talking about Hakeem, man. Big man. Come on now. Don't do that. Charles Barkley. Granted, he ain't win no ring, but he's
Exactly.
the best player on his team.
He can't be your best player and you win.
You're more likely to win with a big man than you are versus a small guard. Outside of Curry, what other point guards is leading you to, like small guards is leading you to a championship? Outside of Curry,
Hey, I got it. He ain't winning.
he didn't win. That's me saying Charles Barkley for all that.
Shit. No, it's not. Shaq had Cole. Shaq had Wade.
He did.
That's what I'm saying. You can't win with just a big man.
And you can't win with just a small guard, but you're more likely to win with a bigger guy though. That's what I'm saying.
What big guy just win by themselves without a decent guard?
Jokic. Oh, my bad.
He had Murray.
Giannis.
Be for real. Them niggas was
Giannis.
Them niggas was hurt.
What do you mean they was hurt? The Phoenix Suns, they was not hurt in that finals. Giannis put belt to ass.
Them niggas were hurt.
No, they were not. They was fully stopped with CP. Devin Booker.
CP got hurt.
CP was there.
He got hurt.
Was there. He came back before. He came back before that finals. He was there.
But he got hurt.
The only game he didn't play in was game 1.
That make a difference.
Giannis didn't play the game, so what?
Nah, I don't think. I think it got to be a combination.
What? It's better to have a combination, but you more likely to win with a big man versus a guard.
We're not finna do that. Like Jeff T wasn't there. The team was there.
This man just brought up Jeff T.
Team was moving.
Out of all people, this man just said Jeff T. Jeff T came off the bench. Drew Holiday, you could have at least
exactly. He had Drew,
but Drew was more the
Drew was 2-way player.
Yeah, he was the. Giannis was the man. Why is he acting like Giannis wasn't the starter of that team, bro?
I'm not saying he wasn't the starter of the team. I'm just saying I don't think you can win just your center. If that's the case, nigga, fucking Philly should have had 10 rings now.
And Embiid been hurt.
My point, but still, like, well, he got to hear when they got to the playoffs. Well, yeah, he did. That nigga got bad. That nigga got kidney knees.
Exactly.
Shit, who else? Got a big man.
Big man run the league, bro. Everybody knows. That's why it's so valuable. That's why the Lakers lost the way they did.
Lakers should have won with AD. They got 1 ring with AD.
Hey, I mean,
and that shit barely count.
Guess what? LeBron didn't get a ring until he got AD, right?
Not bad, right?
My bad. Like, I'm talking about in LA, like his LA tenure.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man. Big man are more likely to win. Outside of Curry and maybe Isaiah Thomas.
Well, no. Celtics won last year without a big man.
Yeah, but they had an overall team. They had Porzingis and Al Horford. Those are big men. I'm not saying those are like.
He's undersized.
Yeah.
If you gonna compare Al,
I'm
talking about Al
Horford is 6'10".
That's the same as Bam. You just said Bam was undersized.
Bam is like 6'9", 6'8". Bam is short.
6'9" and 6'10" is damn near the same, depending on what shoes you got on.
Depending on he also had Porzingis though. I mean, Al Horford is
did Porzingis even play last year?
Is Bam Bam Adebayo is like 6'8". That nigga is short.
Bet money.
He is short.
Bet me.
6'8", 6'9". 6'8", 6'9". Wow, he looking at
he's 6'9".
Sure.
Okay.
Look at how tall Al Horford is.
6'8".
I promise you, Al Horford taller than Bam Adebayo. I know that.
6'9". They same height. So undersized.
They undersized. They undersized big man. But I mean, they had Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown.
That's what
like, those
that's
are
2 guards.
That's
a
but
one-two punch.
Those are taller guards though. Jason Tatum like 6'9".
My point.
Jaylen Brown like what 6'5",
Them niggas the same height.
6'6". Oh shit! I
think they both. I think Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum same height.
Tatum taller than Brown. He got about 2-3 inches on him. I got 6'6" and 6'9" for them too.
Okay, Tatum 6'8".
Tatum 6'8". Jaylen Brown like 6'5", 6'6". Those are wings though. Like I'm not including those as big man or small guards. Those are wings. Like wings always win in the NBA. Like wings is the most efficient shit to win with. But outside of that, you're gonna win with a big man versus a small guard. That's just my opinion.
See, this real conversation junkies we having right now.
Yeah.
I'm arguing with this nigga.
With that being said, man, I think we ran through pretty much all of the East. Before we go to the West, who you like, Cavs or Indy?
That's so hard, cause I want Indy to play the Celtics. You feel me? Just matchup wise. But as a fan of Donovan Mitchell, I want my nigga to get one. Cause I know how he trained, how hard he worked. So I'm gonna go Cavs, man.
Cavs? I like Cavs too. Let's see, out the West, I was waiting to talk about this. But Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves lead over the Los Angeles Lakers with a 103-96 victory. Basically put BTA, for y'all that don't know, belt to ass, 4-1 series over the Lakers. How you feel about that series overall?
When you talk about it, I'm still hurt by it.
Hurt by it. Come in the camera a little bit. But overall with that series, we didn't have no big man, to be honestly. We didn't our team, how do I put it? It's a lot to point to. I can't really make no excuses for the team because I definitely was talking my shit. Lakers in 5. I knew Ant was that guy, but I thought Luka and LeBron together would have been able to overpower it. And I guess the lack of depth we had versus the team that the Timberwolves had, it just wasn't a match. It just was not a good matchup for us. Especially, like I said, we didn't have no big man. LeBron playing center for most of the series and Rui at the 4. It's clearly not the way to go.
And then, honestly, this ain't gonna happen second round. Nas Reed is a first round player only. If you go back and watch his stats.
He was killing versus the Mavs in the conference finals last year. He was killing. I think that's really what got him that bag.
No, that first series what got him that bag. That's for sure.
Nas
versus them damn Nuggets got him that bag.
Yeah, but he was hooping versus Wolves too, cause he was guarding banging with Lively.
Right.
And PJ.
I don't think Nas gonna do nothing second round. That's just me personally.
But depending on who went out of the Warriors and Golden State, if Golden State win, Timberwolves gonna do the same thing they just did to the Lakers.
No.
Golden State ain't got no big man.
Hey, Draymond finna control the whole thing. Watch.
Granted, Draymond and Rudy got kind of bad,
Yeah, my point is actually, Draymond finna show y'all.
And then you forgetting Julius Randle? Julius Randle just ended all debates about his playoff performances with what he just did.
I ain't gonna lie, he the only one who was consistent. Cause honestly, ain't who for real, bro. The nigga was 0 for 8.
He did have an 0 for. He did have an 0 for. But
he did not. He still got his points off, but it was a hard getting my points off. Nigga, you're gonna score 20 points if you shoot 50 shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about having a better team. Like his team picked him up.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
This man, Rudy Gobert, just dropped wilt numbers.
What, 24?
He just dropped wilt numbers. Had Shaq choking on ESPN.
That's what I'm saying. Like, his team, like I know Ant gonna come and show for sure. Like I'm not saying Ant's gonna have a bad next series. No, I feel like Ant's gonna rock out and his team is gonna let him down in this series.
We'll see. I mean, out of who he played versus Golden State and the Rockets, but we talking about the Lakers right now.
You think about like this. A lot of niggas nut up when they play Bron and Luke. Them niggas go nut up, man. Steph.
Bro, we just seen Ant and the same team just put out Luke and LeBron. Last year was KD and Jokic.
Right.
So why would you what evidence has he showed you?
Let me say this. I don't bet against that light skin man. And I'm talking about Steph Curry. I don't bet against that nigga no more. I done learned my lesson.
I get it, but I mean people saying the same thing about
Now if he play the Rockets, I like Ant to go all the way for the West.
I mean, let's stay on this Laker tenure, because I mean it was just so much that happened. I can't believe you just said Ant wasn't really balling like that, but I'll leave that for another day.
Looking at his stats, he did.
He had two 35 plus point games. One of them was a 40.
Right.
They won in 5.
Two games. I'm saying he had help. Like he didn't. I'm saying for them niggas to win and him not play his best is
every game.
Right.
I mean he played great, and then you got to think what he doing on the deep. It wasn't no game where, even though he had that 0 for 8, it wasn't a game that he played bad in.
No, I'm not saying he played bad. I'm saying he didn't play he didn't play nigga, that's
up to his potential.
That's what makes them scary is what I'm saying. For that nigga not to play at his full potential and they still won like that is scary to other people. You get what I'm saying?
So why you don't think that'll be scary versus Golden State?
That's me personally. I'm not betting against the light skinned man no more. I can't do that.
Hey, it is what it is. But on the Lakers side of things, you think how many more years you think Bron got left?
Bron, go and hang it up. I say come out of retirement when Bryce finna get there. Come play with Bryce and Bronny.
Bronny actually gonna get drafted by a team.
Bryce?
My bad, yeah, Bryce.
That's what
Bryce
I'm
don't
saying.
need that same help that Bronny needs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come to a farewell tour when Bryce get drafted. Cause any team gonna pick you back up. You Bron.
And if we being honest, my bad to cut you off. I just had to say this real quick. Bronny really not that bad.
I ain't gonna lie, Bronny had the potential to win Rookie of the Year the way the season was ending. Like how he was playing his last couple games.
No.
What other rookie was playing decent besides the nigga who was painting his nails?
Amen Thompson?
I ain't know he was a rookie.
Yeah, him and his brother.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
I was gonna say it was a couple.
Them niggas was not.
You know what? I mean, it wasn't a lot, but
that's what I'm saying. It wasn't no nigga who stood out. Oh damn, he had
to be honest, Dalton Connect had a better rookie year than Bronny to me. That is me though. I mean,
yeah, I ain't heard that nigga name in so long.
Dalton Connect hoop more than Bronny.
I mean, yeah, he hooped more. Yes,
Bronny just got the bigger name.
No, I'm saying I haven't heard his name, and I damn sure ain't see him in the playoffs.
I mean, he played just about every time Dalton was on the court. Down there, Bronny was on the court. Dalton just played better.
Right, but I feel like towards the end of the season, Bronny was actually finding himself. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying he had the potential to, because it wasn't no nigga who just stood out. Besides, like I said, besides the buddy who painted his nails, who got hurt, he would have won it if he didn't get hurt for sure. Well, he had the potential to win because nobody was stopping him. For Philly,
who was painting his nails?
But
you talking about McCain?
Yeah, I think it is his name.
I know who you talking about, but
he definitely was gonna win it, no matter who. Yeah, he was gonna win it for sure. Shout out to him.
LeBron definitely got more time in the league. I give him at least another decent 2 years. I mean, he got Luka now. Luka taking the pressure off of him offensively. So you see he don't really have to do much. But you can't be putting no 40-year-old man like that with no tread on the tires. Got him trying to sit on people and bang in the paint. And then want him to have go time in the fourth quarter. And you damn sure as a JJ Redick, as a rookie coach, you can't have him and Luka, who you know are basically your most exhausted players at this point play the whole second half with the rest of your team. Like, that's bad coaching, but that's also like that he's showing a lack of faith in the depth of his team. And I mean, you know, they bounced off now. Luka wasn't playing. I don't know. After this offseason, if we get a big man, we'll see how the Lakers look next year. To be honest, I didn't even really expect them to win the championship until they got into the playoffs, and I noticed they had a chance. But because like I said, everybody knows if you don't have a legitimate big man, or my bad, a serviceable big man, you probably not gonna win for real. So, I mean, that was my take on it. Like I said, I just thought with the Luka LeBron combo, that'd be enough to overpower the Timberwolves, but everybody knew they wasn't championship winning.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
Lou Dort, Anthony Short, Lakers in 5.
What he said, Luka tried, LeBron tried, Luka cried, Shannon lied, Wolves in 5. Damn, Shannon.
Yeah.
We ain't even gonna talk about that. We can't worry about it. We ain't worried about it. What other West games they got? We got. Oh yeah, let's talk about it. Golden State and the Rockets.
Come on, man. That light skinned man finna have 40. He finna have 40. Take his points over. He finna have 41 because his son cried the last game because they lost. So he finna have 40.
So for y'all that didn't watch the game last night, the Rockets beat the Warriors 115-107 in Golden State. So they will be going back home to Houston for a game 7. What's your thoughts on the game, man?
I ain't even gonna say my thoughts on the game. I'm gonna say my thoughts on the whole series. Honestly, I'm more Dylan Brooks' side. If you know a player hurt, keep kind of. I ain't saying be dirty. Keep getting at him. Hit it a little bit. Tug at it. So I'm on.
Tugging his ass? I mean, damn. The man broke his ass bone. You talking?
No, I'm talking about stuff. You know his.
Oh yeah.
Stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, keep getting after it. But now, as far as the Jimmy part,
I was finna say he doing his best for him to be dealing with that injury like that. I think he just dropped 20. He had 25 points or something like that.
I think 26. Was it 26?
But no, overall, I don't want to say it was a good game. We kind of seeing the back and forth between the age and the youth and the grittiness of the Rockets versus the championship pedigree of the Warriors. It's kind of evened out, meeting in the middle, and that's why the game is going 7 right now. But
now I will say this: when Draymond retires, Dylan is the new Draymond.
Who?
Dylan. He is the new Draymond.
Yeah, alright. Okay, by the time Draymond retired, Curry either already gonna be gone or gonna be getting ready to leave. So they gonna restart that whole.
No, I'm saying Dylan Brooks is the new Draymond, like in the league.
Oh, in the league.
Yeah,
oh, I'm like, what? Wait.
Talking about in the league, like Dylan taking that bad guy role, and I like that. Like, call it what you want. I'm gonna do this every game.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's a lot of dirty players out there, but with Draymond, it's a little bit different because he the intensity he be playing with you. Like, all right, if you notice, they need to start matching Draymond and Şengün minutes because when Şengün has Draymond on him, he is not playing the same way versus when he out the game.
Yeah, because Draymond is more aggressive, more physical. Like it's a difference. And then you could just brush by somebody that somebody hold you.
And it's not even that. It's like even from a mental standpoint, I mean. Like, his shots just be off. And
yeah, because you got to think, Draymond, there's a hooper for that nigga. Draymond boxed me in my head while I'm shooting.
Yeah, I mean, granted, he only hit 1 3, but Jimmy Butler still dropped 27 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Yeah, I mean, he having a good game with everything. Curry had 29, 7, and 2. Shot 6 for 16, though. But, I mean, nobody else really shot pretty good from the 3. Damn. It looked like Stephen Curry was their only really outside presence. far as 3-pointer shot goes.
I'm gonna go that man.
So who you like in Game 7? Oh, well, you already said it. Curry.
Curry for the
In Houston?
I want they could be in Denver. It don't matter what they got. Luka getting 40. I mean, Steph getting 40.
Alright. We'll check back on that. Last Saturday games we got coming out the West. We have the Clippers tying up the series 3-3 against the Nuggets, 108-111. They play tonight. What's your thoughts on the game / whole series as a whole?
Kawhi he has not rehabilitated himself, but re-entered himself as like showing why he's one of the greats for sure. James Harden, so far so good.
Top 75 players.
Yeah, so far so good as far as James Harden. He ain't showing the old James Harden. You know, James used to nut up in the playoffs.
Yeah, but you know the first round was never really his like problem for real.
It's the conference.
Yeah, it's about the second, third series. That's when he really started nutting up for real.
Alright, but right now he been hooping.
I give it to him. Their team look pretty decent. I mean, Norman Powell for some reason just stopped playing out of his mind. Since January, February done hit for this new year, but.
Fourth quarter yellow. Why the fuck Batum then?
Batum, yeah, hey, them boys getting gritty down there. I don't know if you remember in the game last night, Powell and Jamal Murray was going at it a little bit. They was getting a little feisty themselves, but it's a great matchup so far. Who you got winning tonight?
God damn it, man. I don't see Jokic going home first round. Jamal actually finna play like Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he ain't been consistent as playoff Jamal
That
Murray.
nigga only play good versus purple and gold.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Nah, hey, he showed up versus in that bubble series.
Everybody hooped in the bubble though.
Not everybody. Hey, there was a couple people that wasn't hooping. I see that, but
I feel like Jamal gonna have a good game, and Aaron Gordon I feel like Aaron Gordon gonna be good defensively tonight. I don't know why, but I feel like he gonna have a good defensive game tonight. So
let's see. So you got
I got Nuggets. 127-120.
Okay, high scoring game. I feel that for sure. All right, I like that.
Who you got? Who you got winning?
I mean, I got Nuggets too, but I like it a closer game. I like a 99-95 type of game.
Okay.
That's how I see it going. But we'll be tuning in tonight. And with that being said, that's really all the NBA talks we got for right now. But it is some topics that I did want to talk about. So with that being said,
the Convo junkies came to talk they shit. You go out there and talk your shit. If you need stats on last week game, to tune into my dogs. We having conversation about anything involving ball. See, when it come to football, past the days, we love the Steelers. And when it come to analytics,
y'all, we appreciate y'all for holding out and welcome us into Conversation Junkies After Dark, man. And you already know what we got to talk about first. Who you got, man? 100 man or a gorilla? You know I had to bring it out. I don't even want to talk about the other stuff first. I want to go ahead and get it, because I've been seeing this blow up all over social media.
Man, that gorilla gonna be done with 100 niggas in 10 minutes.
You think so?
I know so, nigga. And they gonna rip the first 50 in half and then play baseball with the rest of the other.
See, yo, for one, alright, so the scenario is bare hands, right? I'm thinking about it. Alright, if it's gonna be a level playing field, imagine we just in a big old field. Big old gated field. Gorilla ain't got nothing to jump on. Outside of, the ground.
He can jump on us.
He can jump on us. It's bare hands, right? I'm thinking, alright, obviously, them first 10, 15, they getting sacrificed. 100 men, them first 10, all they gotta do is slow them down, kind of hold them enough, like I said, get sacrificed.
We talking about a full silverback gorilla now.
But, alright, gorillas, they powerful, but they're not as big as you think they are. The tallest gorilla ever was like 6'3", 6'3". If we get an average silverback gorilla, that shit is 6 foot, 5'10".
But do you know how?
They strong.
Exactly.
They strong. They got a punch.
And their body is all muscle.
They all muscle. They got a 6,000 pound force punch. So I'm
and not only do they punch,
they
niggas
kick,
bite.
They bite. They jump.
You ever seen that orangutan grab that nigga through the gate? Come on, that's an orangutan.
That's what I'm saying. But we talking about a gorilla about what, 600 pounds? Come on now. If we got 100 men averaging from $170 to $190, he not Thanos. He can't fight like that forever.
Okay, listen. He ain't gotta fight. Even if he don't fight like that forever, that nigga hit you one time, you gonna wanna tap out.
Hey, but it's 100 though. You
have to bull rush him.
That's what I'm saying. He not like, he can't fight everywhere at all. Like, he don't have eyes in the back of his head. Like, granted, he gonna be going crazy. He gonna be throwing niggas at niggas. He gonna be going crazy. That's
another thing I was saying. Once he grabbed two niggas, and started using them two niggas, started hitting other niggas.
the other, we need another 20. Jump on his back. Another five. Both grab a leg. Another five. Jump on him while he's like, come on, bro. It's like, all right. I say it like this. It's like you got one human or you got 10 billion ants.
10 billion? I only got one human.
You got one human over 10 billion ants?
Shit, yeah.
Can you even really fathom how much 10 billion is for ants? You say that, but if they surround you from all sides, they just get. You can only shake off so much for that shit get to overwhelming your ass. 10 billion? You don't even know what 10 billion is. Why you doing this? Guess what's happening to your legs? They still crawling on your back. Why you doing all? They keep coming. Like, you can only do that shit for so long before you dead.
Shit.
That's, I don't know. Me personally, like, yeah, like I said, my first 15, 20.
Killed for sure. I don't see that.
You like one human over 10 billion ants?
Yeah. They insects. They die off a pinch. You feel me? Shit. Yeah. I definitely like that.
That shit biting your ass as they crawling up. Come on now. You overestimating it. Come on now.
Cause they bite me. They ain't biting and killing me though.
I mean, you don't know what type of ants they is. I didn't specify. What if they bullet ants?
I don't know what fucking bullet ant is. I just know fire ants.
Bullet ants, like, if they bite you, it feel like a bullet because they hurt.
I ain't never heard of that one.
Yeah, bullet ants is the ones you don't want to get bit by. But I mean, even if it's fire ants, that still ain't good.
Right. I ain't never seen a bullet ant before.
Yeah. That's why they call it that, because a bite from a bullet ant feels like a bullet because it hurts so much.
Yeah. You talking to them.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I just don't feel like Chat GPT gonna just tell me. I don't like that, man. 100 men is gonna overwhelm that gorilla. To be honest, I like 80, about 70 versus a gorilla. Personally, I guess I just got faith in the human race.
Man, I seen a video the other day. That motherfucking gorilla go grab two niggas and treat them like how the Hulk did. Oh boy.
Oh, just drag them. Oh, Loki.
Yeah.
And he might. But while he doing that, while he doing all this, what, the rest of us just gonna be standing there?
Yes.
Oh,
you really finna charge that motherfucker while
you got to another nigga? If it's life or death, like, that's on. These men gotta be committed. They can't be like, just take the idea of fear.
So you want soldiers? Niggas are willing to die.
It's literally life or death.
They gotta be niggas willing to die.
Yes. We need about 15 Marines. We need about 10 of them Samoan niggas. We need about 10 bodybuilders. A couple of them prison inmates that's on death row that just don't give a fuck. Like, that's we get about 10 of them NFL linemen. I need about a couple Nick Bosa's and Aaron Donalds.
I need 25 crackheads.
The
crackheads gotta go first. They
no.
They gonna time out.
Not even the crack. The crackheads is a good one, but hey, about 5 of them 500-pound. What's that show? My 500-pound.
Them motherfuckers can't move.
But guess what? They're tired of gorilla out.
No
the gorilla
shit,
trying.
I feel like the crackheads are time. You gotta think, a crackhead not finna lay down. They gonna keep getting them fucked back up. You tripping?
But I'm saying see, it's the gorilla, he's strong, right? He could lift a couple of tons maybe. He trying to throw around these big old 500-pound people. That's gonna tire his ass out real quick. You don't think so?
It's like, I get trying to throw them around, but them crackheads ain't gonna stop. They gonna keep getting up.
So
them fat ass people go on the ground. That motherfucker jumping on their fat ass. It's over with.
About to add 10 more crackheads to the army. 5 of them. We winning, man. I got the humans.
Mm-hmm. I had to see I want to see a simulation of that shit. For
Hey,
real.
what's his name? Mr. B said he trying to get it going. But I just, in reality, we know it's not gonna work because they not gonna sacrifice no gorilla.
Cause then you gotta think a gorilla gotta be coked up, like
monkey. Oh, nah, we ain't said nothing about the gorilla on coke.
No, I'm saying cause a monkey not just naturally aggressive; they friendly.
We see regular monkeys ripping people's faces off all the time. Like
they caged up.
A gorilla, you gotta think gorillas get scared just like people get scared. He see 100 niggas, he gon' fight. If he on coke, I got the gorilla.
Some cocaine bad type.
If he on coke, I got a gorilla all day. But I was saying, cause that take the whole stamina out of the equation. Damn, you gonna fight crackheads on one side versus a cracked up gorilla? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, nah, for sure got the gorilla. But that's like.
Cause then imagine a gorilla running, him doing that jump. That's taking out 20 niggas right now. That's taking out 20 niggas.
Biting off niggas' heads and shit. Hell nah. We ain't gotta cook him up. We ain't gotta cook him up. Kill his kid in front of him. Nah, I'm playing. I'm just playing.
Shit, that nigga gonna kill you and the nigga who killed the. Man, that nigga kill everybody.
Man, with our next after dark topic, let's talk about that shit Dutch and Frank called, man.
That shit was foul.
You think
it was funny?
I thought that shit was funny as a fuck. Cause we was here watching it. Y'all, we was here watching it live when it happened.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty hilarious, to be honest.
It was funny, but it was foul. It's like wrong timing. It did to the wrong person.
That's the perfect timing. Like that's literally the only time you can do it is like during the draft. Now what I am blowed about, I'm blowed that it came from the Falcons organization. As a Falcons fan, damn, that was bad luck on us. And then how the situation happened. Because, why is he stealing his information like that at your daddy's laptop? But you know why I thought it was funny? Just because it was him specifically. Because they said a couple other people got like prank calls and stuff to him too. But just because it was Shador, and I fuck with Shador, don't get me wrong. But that, it humbled him a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, but granted, round 5 done humble him for real.
Yeah, for sure. But come on now, imagine it's the biggest day of your life. New York Saints calling you at number 9. He said, "You ready to be get drafted?" "Yes, sir." "You're gonna have to keep waiting." Come on now, that's funny as a fuck.
You got to wait a little longer.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a little longer. Come on now, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then, as crazy as all these practical jokes is out here these days, that's one of the ones that make sense.
Yeah, it was a harmless. It's just like that shit made me crash out. I would have shot the phone live on camera.
That's one of the ones. That's. I'd rather a prank like that versus I'm walking late at night and I see a clown or something. Cause then whatever happened after that is not gonna be harmless when I spray you.
Exactly.
But I mean, what's your thoughts on it? Coming, seeing that as a young man.
You know what I said? It was a harmless prank. It's just, I would have crashed out. I'm locked. Everybody gotta get out. Party over.
Party over. Shut the thing down. Also, while we on a little bit of football, just because we was watching it live, you know that D tackle that y'all got first round, his mom died.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. Rest in peace to his mom. I watched his backstory like after it happened, and I ain't gonna lie. I love that for him. Like, his mama held on as long as she could just to see her baby.
To wait till you got drafted?
Yeah, she held on for her baby, and now she get to watch from heaven. But I feel like that's gonna make him a dog. Like, he gonna have his mama love wrapped around him every game, and that's gonna That's gonna get that dog in.
For sure. I like that, man. Yeah, that's definitely gonna bring up a good little bit to their defense. But yeah. With that being said, let's go ahead and I appreciate y'all for welcoming us into another episode of Conversation Junkies. Like I said, man, it's your boys. Y'all like and subscribe at the video and let's get it. Let's go.